Have you ever noticed this strange pattern? Starting a task feels painful, heavy, almost irritating. But finishing that same task feels amazing. Relief, pride, satisfaction. Today, you'll discover 5 motivation facts that explain why your brain resists starting, but rewards finishing like a victory. And once you understand this, procrastination will never feel the same again. Your brain is not lazy. It's strategic. It's wired to avoid uncertainty and chase rewards. That single design explains why starting feels hard and finishing feels addictive. Let's break this down into 5 powerful motivation facts backed by brain science. Simple, practical, and eye-opening. Starting a task forces your brain into the unknown. How long will this take? Will I fail? What if it's harder than I expect? That uncertainty triggers stress chemicals, not motivation. So your brain tries to protect you by delaying the start. But here's the twist. The moment you begin, uncertainty drops and stress starts fading. That's why the hardest part of any task is the first 2 minutes, not the whole task. If you've ever felt instant relief right after starting, this is why. Your brain treats starting like an expense and finishing like a reward. When you start, your brain must invest focus, attention, and mental fuel. It hates spending energy without guaranteed payoff. But finishing, that triggers dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. Dopamine doesn't just make you feel good, it teaches your brain. Do this again. That's why finishing small tasks feels oddly satisfying. Your brain remembers the reward, not the effort. This is also why unfinished tasks drain you quietly in the background. Your brain loves closure more than success. Your brain has a deep obsession with completion. Unfinished tasks stay active in your mind like open tabs. This is why incomplete work causes mental tension, even when you're resting. Finishing closes the loop. The brain relaxes. That sense of calm after finishing something isn't happiness, it's mental closure. And your brain wants that feeling again. That's why once you finish one task, starting the next feels easier. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. This might be the most important fact. Your brain doesn't give motivation first. It waits for action. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates motivation. Motivation creates consistency. So if you're waiting to feel motivated, your brain is waiting too. Start small, even ridiculously small. Once action begins, the brain shifts from resistance to reward mode. Motivation is not the starting point. It's the byproduct. If starting feels impossible, this is not a discipline problem. It's a brain problem. And once you fix the signal your brain is receiving, motivation switches on automatically. Here's the fix. First, shrink the start. Tell your brain you're only working for 2 minutes. Your brain doesn't fear work, it fears open-ended effort. Second, create instant progress. Before you begin, write down the first tiny step only, not the whole task. One visible action turns uncertainty into control. Third, reward the finish, not the grind. When you complete even a small step, pause for a second. Let your brain feel that completion. That's how dopamine gets trained. Fourth, stop waiting for motivation. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Start messy. Start imperfect. Your brain will catch up. Here's the secret. You don't need more willpower. You need a smarter start. If this helped you, subscribe to Motivation Fact Hub and comment START if you're going to take the first 2 minutes today. Because once you begin, your brain will do the rest.